Okay, so the last thing is just simply to cover adding audio. So let's go back over to the W3 school, and I'm going to click on the HTML tag for audio. And I see that it's kind of the same thing here. I have audio and I have controls. So incidentally, if I take out controls, I'm not going to get the ability to play it. So we'll look at that with the audio. And it's the same thing here, that they have the same audio being listed as two different audio formats. We're going to just use the MP3 because the MP3 is supported by all of the browsers. But just so you know, if you were ever working in a place that needed to be able to target browsers that weren't necessarily the most updated browsers, you need to be able to save your audio formats, your audio file in like 3 different formats here. So we're just going to work with the MP3. So I'm just going to copy this code and go back over to Dreamweaver. And after my last video one, I'm going to paste that in. But I don't need the OGG one. And my audio file, my MP3, is this one here, 3913. So I have to replace horse with 3913. And let's save it and preview. And if I scroll down, here it is. All right, and so that's working. So if I wanted it to play automatically, let's just watch what happens if I take away where it says controls. Go back over, and I don't even see it anymore. I've gotten rid of that. So if we go to the to the W3 school, let's just look at some of the things that we can add here, some of the different attributes. I can add an autoplay. I could add a loop. Those are probably the two that you would be interested in adding. So I've taken away the controls, and instead let's add autoplay. If I want to know how these look in the code, I can just click on them, and that's going to show me an example with this in the code. So actually, I'll keep controls and add autoplay, or we could look at both examples. So where it says audio here, let's see if I just add autoplay without controls, what do I get? So it just starts to play automatically, but I don't see it on the page. So if you wanted something to open up in the background and no one, I'll stop that, and no one could be able to stop it, this is how you would do that. So you would take away controls and just have autoplay. If I have control there, it's going to automatically play, but they're also going to be able to see those pause buttons so they could stop it. So it plays automatically, and I can stop it. Okay, so that covers all the adding media for this video, and in the next ones we're going to start talking about doing this with jQuery.